Hello, everybody. Welcome to the best day of the week. It's Monday Live. Also, I don't know, it sort of sounded like I sang that a little bit, which is so not me. But anyway, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. And I hope you're totally ready for the holidays and everything's great. And the Christmas baking you do has 0 calories. That's my wish for you. I was saying to my husband, we had lunch together today, and we went to this barbecue place that we like, and I always really eat pretty well there. I have turkey and a side salad, and it's like roast turkey. Turkey's like one of my favorites. And he always has a pulled pork sandwich and French fries. I steal 2 or 3 of his French fries, and then I'm good, right? So good for me. Well, our a guy who works at our favorite Mexican restaurant came in, and it's funny when you see somebody in a place that you're not used to seeing them. And so we saw him, and he's like, hi. And you know how it takes you a second to figure out like what's happening here. Anyway, so we saw him, and he giggled and said, well, I can't eat Mexican food every day. And by the way, he's Hispanic. So anyway, I laughed, and I was like, I wish I could. So I said to my husband, I wish that tortillas and chips and salsa wouldn't make you fat. Wouldn't that be nice? And rice. I love rice. So good. I could eat Mexican every day, and I think it would be okay. Speaking of, I saw somebody just pop on here. I think it was Julie from Utah. One of my very favorite Mexican places is Cafe Rio. So good. And their queso. It has no calories in it, right? I mean, it's like fat-free. It's practically like eating a vegetable, right? I know salsa doesn't make you fat. It's the stuff you put it on that's the problem. I wish the stuff I put it on wasn't the problem. I love tortilla chips. I love chips too, but I've been doing pretty good. So, okay, Diana, you're a potato freak. I have, and I think it's in my bedroom upstairs. I have a picture of like probably 8 or 9-year-old Dina. Imagine that. And I'm wearing a leotard that I got for Christmas with leg warmers. Oh, the 80s were so great. Anyway, and I'm standing with my grandpa, and I'm holding this enormous bowl of mashed potatoes because I love mashed potatoes so much. Oh my gosh. They're like my absolute favorite food. So anyway, we're standing there together, and it's on Christmas because I've got my leotard on that I got from Santa, holding this bowl of potatoes. And I think what makes me giggle the most is my grandpa has this t-shirt on that it's something about a carp as in the fish, fest or something. It's just this goofy t-shirt. And I remember he gave it to me when I was a little older, and I used to wear it all the time. Anyway, that's just a really happy memory from my childhood. There you go. And it was on Christmas. Potatoes, lefse at least. Lefse? I saw that lefse is the gateway drug to lutefisk on a meme somewhere, which makes me giggle. Yeah, my family used to make lefse. It was never really my deal. Like, I didn't get it. Not my favorite. But mashed potatoes and gravy with turkey and stuffing, green beans. Yum. I know margaritas, they're the best too, but oh well. Ooh, potato skins. Those sound good. I haven't had a potato skin in a really long time. Papacitos in Houston. I think I've heard of that place, and I think it is really good. I when I was in Texas last, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was the last time I was in Texas. I have no idea where we ate. We were in either Dallas or Fort Worth, and I probably Fort Worth. My cousin lives there, and we ate at the most amazing place. I have no idea what it was called, but oh my gosh, it was so good. And then so Texas has everything, right? They have like barbecue that's amazing. They have Tex-Mex that's amazing. It's got all the things. Anyway, so, okay, so let's see. What is happening? What's happened lately? Okay, so I think, oh, well, I'm so excited. Somebody's so excited to be on here. Who is that? I'm not sure what your name is, but I'm so excited that you're here. And I'm glad that you could come live. That's so awesome. Ooh, Houston is one of the best foodie places. Well, we're going. That's exciting. Gabby said there's no better place than LA for Mexican. You know, I don't think I've ever had Mexican in LA. I did go to a lot of places in Northern California that were pretty good, but yeah. Okay, so all the places we could go to eat. I'm trying to think where my favorite place to eat is. Probably New York City and Italian. We haven't even talked about Italian. Oh, so good. Really quick, I'll just tell you. When my mother-in-law lived in New York City, she lived in Manhattan, and there was this little teeny hole in the wall place called Gradisca, I think is how you say it, Gradisca. And it was a little Italian place where Mama sat in the front window and rolled ravioli balls, you know, like the stuff for ravioli, and then she cut them in the stripes and everything. Oh, so good. Anyway, they had this dessert. I called it a tutti frutti. I don't know if that's what it was actually called or not. Well, probably. Anyway, it was like mascarpone cream and then berries, and then it was in this shell thing that was basically a fortune cookie kind of material, you know. It was like, I think it was technically like a waffly thing, but anyway. So that was so good. And so I know you're saying go to Italy, but this place was like legit Italians. And it was not cannelloni, it was different. It was called a tutti frutti. Anyway, it was not, because I know I've had cannelloni too, like in Italy and elsewhere, but this was not that. It's something else. Anyway, so they were coming here one time when I was really missing that place, and they brought tutti fruttis for us. So they literally, the restaurant prepared for them the filling, the berry mix of stuff, and then the shell things. Because it was like, the shell was like a bowl, but it was like, it was literally like a fortune cookie material. Because that's, well, anyway, doesn't matter. Anyway, they brought that here in Iowa. They flew in for something, and they brought that with us. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. Oh, so good. Anyway, that place was so good. Okay, I know, we're gonna stop talking about food. I'm not actually hungry. I'm pretty good. I had my little snack before I came on, but I just had to tell you, we sort of kind of really got off on some tangents for that. But, oh, so good. Yes, and I have been to Italy, and I have had amazing Italian food. But, you know, it's so I mostly ate in Rome, and then we also were in, I can't remember the other place where we ate. We ate in Florence one time, and then we ate at another place. I cannot think of the town it was. But anyway, The pizza was amazing. Really liked that. And then there's this little teeny, again, hole in the wall place right outside our little Airbnb that we are staying at. And it had just incredible lasagna. So good. So, so good. And then my husband had some kind of gnocchi something or other, and that was really good too. But I will actually stand by this place in New York City. But it was like all Italian people, like the Italian grandma in the front window. I mean, it was like, I think it's as authentic a Italian place as you could get. It was not like Americanized at all, like the Olive Garden or something. It was real Italian. The other thing they made, well, the main course, well, they made amazing lasagna. I really like that. But they also made like truffle something ravioli. And I don't like mushrooms, but it was like really good. Really good. Anyway, okay. So enough talk about food. We need to talk about Stampede. So a couple of things. We have some exciting things coming up. First of all, we have some new classes coming out tomorrow. Also, I noticed right before I hopped on live, my 12 Days of Christmas post for today did not go out, and I'm not sure why that is. I will look at it after our live, but if you have been getting those, I'm really sorry. I'm not sure why it didn't go out. I don't know if I scheduled it wrong or what, but we'll get it resent at some point. I also am going to be doing a live for that tomorrow. I think I have it at 3 p.m. Central, which is 2 hours earlier than we are right now. It's going to be live on Facebook, which is a little different place than I typically am live, but we're going to give it a shot. Anyway, and I'm going to demonstrate a just crazy easy, cute project for you. I think you guys are going to love it. Of course, each day that you get the PD or the emails from me, there is a link to download the PDF. So at the end, you will have 12 PDFs from me, which is pretty awesome, I might say. Yesterday, by the way, was so cool. We made these little angels, and we're going to make a slightly different version of angels today. So I'm really excited about that. So that's kind of why I mentioned it. Now, if you're not getting those emails, two things. One, make sure you have Dina at thecreativitykave.com in your contact list of emails, your email contact list. And two, if you're not signed up for them, make sure that you get signed up because they're pretty awesome. There is a link in the description of this video right here, right now, where you can sign up for my emails. So check that out. So awesome. And so somebody asked if you are not on Facebook, you won't be able to see it. I would say I probably can throw it on YouTube and send you a link. So maybe I'll send the PDF for it out tomorrow. Maybe the PDF will come out the next day, maybe. Yeah. So we'll make it work so that if you're not on Facebook, you can get it. I get it. I don't like Facebook either, to be honest. I mean, I like it, but I hate it. I like it because it's so nice to like see people that I wouldn't see normally. I love, of course, sharing Stampin' Up! On Facebook, but I hate when people are crabby, and I hate when people share things they shouldn't share and tell me what I should think and believe. Because they often are not aligned with what I should think or believe, if you know what I mean. So, anyway, one of the reasons, by the way, why I want to be live on Facebook is because I like to include interesting content on my Facebook business page versus like just YouTube. And this is kind of a special thing that's just, I don't know. I'm trying, well, it's so hard to do, but you only get the PDFs if you're signed up for the emails. So there. Okay. All right. I have some new classes coming out. Tomorrow's email will have the class information in them. My classes are, well, one of them is the Year to Celebrate. And the second one, this is so bad, you guys. I haven't decided yet. I have been going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth on what to do, and I can't decide. So bad. So anyway, is it your newsletter to get the PDFs? Yes, my emails. If you get emails from me, that's where they are. Yes, Judy, I just mentioned, I noticed it did not send for some reason, and I'm not sure why, but I'll look at it after this live. I didn't have time to figure that out before I hopped on here today. So yeah, it will come. So anyway, all right, so we've got that. We're also already planning our new catalog kickoff event, which is going to be in January. So watch for information on that. Let's see, what else do I have to tell you? I believe there is a clearance rack refresh happening sometime in the midnight-ish hour. That would be Stampin' Up! Time. So watch for that. I don't know what it's going to be or anything, just that it's coming, so yay. Let's see, what else do I need to tell you? I can't think of anything else. So I am going to flip my camera and we're going to stamp. I've got some fun projects for you today. I hope that you're going to love them. I know. Oh, okay. You're gonna hold tight with me for just one sec. Hold on. Okay. So I just realized I did not do drawings I did not do tickets for people who participated in the card challenge, but I wanted to make sure that we did that today because otherwise I'll forget. So I'm gonna hop over to my Stamping with the Creativity Cave Facebook group super quick. And then we're going to do that. Oopsies. Well, why? Why? Oh, why? One thing that makes me crazy about Facebook is it's really weird. If you have a business page, you basically have to not sign out, but you have to switch basically profiles to your business one every time, and then it's just annoying as all get out. So anyway, I just had to tell you that. So this was our color combo challenge that I'm going to draw for, and I'm going to quick write the names down, and then we're going to do the drawing. Now, if I don't know if any of you are, sorry, I'm trying to talk and write at the same time. It's not going very well. If the winner I draw is from outside of the US, I will send you a PDF. And if you're inside the US, you just have to email me, and I will give you a choice of bundles because I'm kind of awesome like that. Oh my goodness, some of you guys have crazy last names. Okay, I'm almost done. I love it. I've seen some names on here that I've not seen before, so that's awesome. And we are going to have a new Fun Fold challenge coming up today. Okay. And ooh, Jean Maxwell, she always does it. Will she win again? I'm always giggling. She won twice in a row. Okay. I'm almost done, almost done, almost done. And even if your name is not legible, by the way, I just spelled one totally wrong. Polly Riggleman, Mary Bauer, and Kosh Boyer. Okay, I think I got them all. All right, here we go. Let's see. So Jean does it every time. And Jean is a very good stamper. You are right. Look at all these people. Lots of tickets. Okay, I don't, there's several I didn't recognize in here, but I think everybody is in the US. So anyway, okay, we've got Debbie Lindauer, Cindy Polska, Christine Blackburn, Shelley Starr, Barbara Kellenbach, Cynthia Gavin, Sherry Pyer, Anna Rubidow, I think I'm saying that right, Brenda Santillan, Paula Wolf, Margaret Burkett, Mary Bauer, Shella Sams, Alexandra Matea, Stacy Hagapan, Martha. This is the one where I was like, whoa, these names. Wishmeyer. Sorry, Margaret. Martha, sorry. Oh, I'm really butchering that one. Debbie Pott, Terry Davies, Sarah Bond, Jean Maxwell, Courtney Ostendorp, Mary Schneck, Polly Riggleman, and Kasha Boyer. Okay, so I think I've got them all. Let's take a look. And our winner is Brenda Santillan. Can you read that backwards? Probably not. Maybe it's forwards for you. I wrote it really fast. Congratulations, Brenda. So, Brenda, I will give you a choice of some bundles to pick from as the winner. So congrats to you. Put that over there so I don't lose it. Now, you can get entered in this month's contest by participating with our fun fold, and it is kind of a fun fold. It's really easy. I don't even know if fun fold is exactly the right term for what this is, but we're calling it that, so it's all good. All right, so I guess I have all of my cards in the wrong order. We'll do the fun fold, then we're gonna do the angel, and then we'll finish up with a couple more cards. Okay, so I think I got everything unburied. Oh, I gotta flip my camera around. I get so excited about this sometimes. All right. Oopsies. We're all jiggly. Okay, here we go. All right, so can you see my tabletop on here? Hopefully not. I mean the white part. I want only the fancy wood part, which by the way is vinyl flooring. All right, so we have, ooh, where are all my pieces for this? Oh, maybe this is all of them. All right, so we have a new challenge card, and I'm just looking for a little bit bigger piece of paper to write on. This will work. Ooh. Oh, no. Well, we're just going to use this piece. Okay. Oh, no, that's what this... No, never mind. Oh, my gosh. Seriously. Okay, so this is the December stamping with the Creativity Cave challenge. Okay, so you're going to need 2 pieces of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch cardstock. You will need a, let's see, 5
4¼ by 11-inch piece of cardstock, and then we're going to score that at 1 3/4 and 3½ on each end. Okay, then you're going to need a 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 inch piece of DSP, and then 2 pieces of 1 5/8 by 5 1/8 inch DSP for this card. Okay, so let's get started. I've got my two 4 1/4 by 5½ inch. That's like a quarter sheet. So I've got 2 of those panels. Then I've got my 5 1/4 by 11-inch piece, and we're going to score that at 1 3/4 and 3½ on either end. So here's 1 3/4 and 3½. Okay, and then I'm going to flip it around and do it this again, 1 3/4 and 3½. Now, if you're the kind of person who likes to know the dimensions, so it'll be 1 3/4 by and 3½, and then 7½ and let's see, 3½, 7½ and 9 1/4. If you want to be fancy like that. Okay, so I'm going to fold on these, and you're sort of creating this kind of a thing, but you can see they don't meet in the middle, which is just fine. Okay, so it's going to open like that. We'll give all of that business good creases with our bone folder. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to start with one of these pieces, and we're going to adhere this to one of them, the back side of this to one of our pieces, and we want this nicely centered on here, like so. Ooh, that is not centered though. It's crooked. We're going to be nice and put ours on straight. I just think straight looks better. Okay, so there we go. Then what we're going to do is we're going to line this front piece up with the back piece, but we're only going to put glue on this piece right here, so not this one. So again, I want this to line right up like that. Okay, so now what is going to happen is it's going to open like this. Oh, so nice. I guess you could go like that too, but whatever. All right, so then what we need is our designer series paper. Now I am going to use this piece, or this in a different container. Meandering Meadows. I can never remember the name of that. Meandering is such a weird word, I guess. That's why. So there's lots of different patterns to choose from. I want one that's going to have some blues in it. Like, ooh, that does. That's pretty. Is there anything else? This one also has some blues in it. Ooh, that has blue in it. I'm just picking out the blues, and then we'll decide here in just a second if this has blues. And so does, oh, I think I actually have that piece already. Yeah, oh, that's pretty too. Oh, I already have that one. See, I have good taste. Yep, that same one again. All right, so I'm just picking one of these. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. That's really cute too. Oh my gosh, how do you pick? I think I'm gonna do this one. Okay, so I need to cut this piece to 4 1/8 and 5 3/8. So 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. so. And then I also am going to need 2 pieces of 1 5/8 by 5 1/8 inch DSP. Okay, and I want those 2 pieces to kind of be, I was going to say conjoined, but that's not really the right word. Okay. Actually, I think these went like this. So I want to find the same pattern. I'm going to say this one was towards the back. This one. Okay. And then I'm going to cut, and I'll probably do this end of the paper since this is going to be on the front. This end will be on the front of my card. So I'll do 1 5/8 and another 1 5/8. Okay, and then we need that to be by 5 1/8. So I'll just put these 2 together. Okay. Oh, they go like this. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is open this up and then adhere these 2 pieces right here like that. And so this is just one of those really awesome ways to showcase bigger pieces of designer series paper. So if you had a 12 by 12, you know, you could just kind of keep cutting down the line from the first piece. And then when you open this up, it's like a nice continuation of the design. Oh, so pretty, isn't it? Okay. All right. So we'll put this on like so. And there we go. Okay, so that's the basic of our fun fold. Now, of course, we're going to decorate this because it's, I don't want to say it's boring, but we want it to be fancy. Okay, so for that, I've got myself a little circle. This is a 1 3/4 inch circle punch out of my Balmy Blue cardstock, which I'm going to put on here. And then I'm going to add to it some, let's see, I've got this really nice bluish purple color in here. So I think I'm going to take the back of this and just cut a strip, like a 3/4 inch strip of this to use as a little accent. And we probably only need it to be about 4 inches long. All right, and then we're going to do a little stamping. Now first I'm going to just add this. I'm going to punch it with my punch. And I'm going to add it like that. Okay, so cute. Now I have a class ready to ship with this. If you ordered it, it's headed your way. That you can still get, and it's a really great class. Now you can take one of the images from this bundle, which there are quite a few. So there's a wheelbarrow full of flowers, a basket of flowers, watering can, some boots, whatever you want. There's some birds, some flowers, any of those pieces. And we're just going to stamp that on a scrap piece of white cardstock with some Memento ink and then color it in. Okay, now I'm going to take my Balmy Blue blends and color this in. and as well as some smoky slate. So we'll just do a little balmy blue right there, and then smoky slate on the can itself. Okay. So I did the dark smoky slate, now I'm kind of blending it out with the light smoky slate, like so, and so cute. Okay, now we've got some dies that will cut this out, which is just wonderful. So I'm going to run this through my machine real quick. But I want to hold this in place because, oh, I was so mad. I colored that whole wheelbarrow in the class, and then I die cut it, and it moved. That made me mad because I didn't put the Post-it on here to hold it in place. Okay. Sorry, a bunch of paper just fell off on me. So I wanted to pick that up before I rolled over it with my chair, because that would be no good. All right, so here is our cute little watering can, which I love. All right, and we're gonna add that to our cute little die cut piece here. And let's see, I'm gonna take and stamp on this. I've got a little paper here, so I'm gonna take some balmy blue and my happy birthday, and let me make sure this is clean. Oh, what am I doing? I don't want it in black. Dumb. I want it in balmy blue. I just opened the balmy blue pad, and yet that just it being here was not quite good enough. Okay, so I'm just stamping happy birthday. I'm going to do some stamped off, some stamped full strength, like that, to create kind of a little background. All right, oops. I'm going to pop this up onto my card. And I think I also am going to add a little of the ribbon that coordinates with this, actually. I may need to pull this off and pull it a little further out so I can get my ribbon under here. There we go. So I'll just put a little zigzag of ribbon under here. Okay. I'm going to quick throw a little adhesive under here so that will stick to it, and then it'll stick to this. Okay, there we go. Then we've got somewhere, unless we already lost it, our cute little watering can, which of course we'll pop that up as well. And by the way, in this class, I have a really kind of a fun fold it's totally different from this, but it's kind of a similar idea. Okay, I'm going to scooch this up just a little bit because then we're also going to stamp our happy birthday on a little scrap of some basic white cardstock, which I have right here. Oh, that's kind of crooked. Let's try again. That's better. Okay. So I trimmed that out. I actually want to make it just a teensy bit skinnier. I wonder if I can get this to work. Oh, like a champ. Okay, and then, oops, I wanted to trim that a little closer. I just like doing it on my trimmer because I think I get a little better edge. And then, like we punched the end of our DSP, I'm going to punch the end of this as well. And then we'll add it to my card right here. So this is such a good card for like a gardening enthusiast who might enjoy this. Okay, there we go. Now on the inside, we're going to stamp this as well. And there's a lovely little sentiment in here that says, I can't imagine having a better friend. Aw, so nice. Okay, so I'm going to stamp that right there. And then we also have some flowers, which we can add to this as well. Right there. Okay. So there is our fun fold. Now, one final thing is we're going to add some of our cute little embellishments. So I'm thinking I'll put a couple of the birds on here. So I kind of have one facing this direction and then another one up here facing that direction. And there is our card. So this is our fun fold. How cool is that? So now you have through the end of December to create a project. I will share the challenge graphic and everything in my Stamping with the Creativity Cave Facebook group, where you can share your card based on this with this fun fold. So make sure you can take a picture like this or like this and like this, however you want to do it. Just we want to see both the inside and the outside because it's such a fun way to use DSP. So this is your challenge for December. And then of course I will draw one lucky winner. And you will receive a bundle from me. So awesome, awesome. All right. Now our next project that we're going to do is going to be a little angel. Now I showed a couple of super simple angels yesterday in my in a YouTube video, and if you are, like I said, registered for the 12 Days of Christmas, you got a PDF for that project. Now this was another one I saw. It's really simple, but I do have a few tips for you. There's a lot. I'm going to make mine out of vellum. So you need basically 2 half sheets of vellum to make this. And here we go. So you can score them either with your Simply Scored or with your trimmer scoring blade. If you're doing your trimmer, just be careful. Actually, on either one of these, be careful because you can press too hard and cut through the vellum because vellum's not like super sturdy. But what I love about the vellum is it's a little bit lighter weight than, say, regular cardstock. You can also do this with Designer Series paper. I have not tried it with Designer Series paper. The only thing that holds me back is I don't want the white from the inside to show through, if you know what I mean. So I'm doing decent pressure, but not too hard so that I don't want to I don't want to cut through this. Okay. So I'm on the 5.5 inch side of my half sheet of paper, and I'm going every 1/2 inch. All right, now we're going to accordion fold this all the way up. And if it's not exactly perfect, don't stress too much. You know me, I don't like things to be too exact. It makes me uncomfortable. It's probably why I'm not very good at boxes. I'll never forget, I used to be in a blog hop. It's no longer going, but I used to be in this blog hop where we made boxes every month, and it stressed me out to no end. So when the group kind of disbanded, I was kind of happy because it's just not my wheelhouse. Kind of like fun folds, but I do pretty good with those. Well, I don't do the really crazy ones, just the more basic ones. Okay. So I'm just accordion folding this, and it really helps if you get your bone folder involved. All right. And there we go. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited. Carl's making dinner tonight. By the way, I think he made dinner last week when I was live, and it smelled so good while I was down here. What did he make? Steak and like mac and cheese. I didn't eat the mac and cheese, but I had the steak and it was good. Okay, so you can see I pressed a little hard right there, but we're not gonna let that ruin our day. Now what I'm doing is kind of carefully pulling this apart, not like all the way, just loosening it up. And then I've already done one other one. Okay, and I'm kind of putting these together, and then what I'm gonna do is using this as my guide to figure out where I crease it. Okay, so we're gonna crease these. And I want it in the direction, so it's an odd number of sections. So there's going to be one where the edge, like this is the folded over edge, and this is that edge, whatever you call that. We want the free edge to face down, I guess. It probably doesn't really matter all that much. Okay. So what we have here is 1/2 of an angel's body. All right. So we're going to take and adhere this together. So I'm going to put some, you can use tear and tape, or this is Seal Plus. We just want strong adhesive. You could do liquid glue too. But we're going to adhere these. Now I will show you, I did a boo-boo on my practice. You might giggle at it. I was pulling them apart, and I went, Whoa! So this is an angel with legs. This is an angel with a dress on. I think I like the traditional dressed angel, or angel with a dress, better. By the way, I didn't even fold it straight. Okay, there we go. Now, by the way, you could put this on a package or something. It can be really whatever you want it to be. Okay, so now I've got my other angel half. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to adhere the arm down. Like I did on the first one, but I just need to get my adhesive down far enough. There we go. There we go. So cute. And then we're going to adhere the center. Now, here's where, if you want this to be like a ornament, we're going to add some linen thread or some baker's twine to this. I think I'm going to go with baker's twine today. I did linen thread on my other one. Okay, so I'm just going to create like a loop that I can use as an ornament hanger. This would be so cute, like on a gift bag or something too. Whatever you fancy. Does that sound fancy? Okay. So I've got that on there, and then I'm going to put some more adhesive on this side, which it did not stick to. That makes me mad. So this is really going to be stuck pretty well, I think. You can also use hot glue too, whatever you like. So now I just want to make sure that the bottom edge is going to line up. The top edge I'm a lot less concerned about because we're going to kind of cover that. Okay, but there we go. There is our angel. Okay, now, just like yesterday, I'm going to use a star. Now, this is from the Beautiful Balloons dies, but I'm going to use the bigger star. Yesterday, I used the smaller one, and I'm going to add it to the top. How cute is that? So this is my cute little angel. So I'm just going to kind of stick that on there. I used some Seal Plus once again, but there we go. Okay. And I guess if you wanted to really finish it off, you could put another star on the back and line them up and all that business. All right, you can add a little sentiment to this or something if you wanted, but there it is. Now, this was two half sheets of cardstock. So if you wanted a smaller one, you could easily make that smaller by simply altering the size of your cardstock that you start with. So it doesn't really matter how you do it. It's just whatever size you want. So fun and really easy. And you know, we've got the stuff for this. So I love it. It's just a fun little thing you can do. Okay. Now stay tuned because I have another, it's not an angel, but I have another sort of similar thing that we're going to make on my 12 days of Christmas coming up. So watch for that. Okay, so there's that. That's our second project. All right, our third project is going to be a cute little Christmas card. And this is kind of a fun little one featuring the Merriest Trees bundle. So I really like this bundle, especially because there's so many options with these trees. So you can do the solid, you can do the kind of the detailed tree, however you want to do it. But I have a cool little technique I did with the dies for this. So we have this tag die, and I wanted to use this size tree, but you can see the tag is almost the same size, but I didn't want to go to the smaller one. I wanted it to be, you know, decent sized. So I decided to make a bigger tag. Okay, so to do that, it was really easy. I just put this through my machine. So here, I'll show you. I'm not actually going to run it through, but I'm just going to do the plates so you can see how you do it. Okay, so I want my tag to be longer. So, well, here's actually the piece I used. Okay, so I want my tag to be longer. So I'm going to run it through my machine like this, where I've got the top plate is not going to be over the end of my die. Okay, so I run it through and I cut this much out. Then what I do is once I've cut that much out, I'm going to take the bottom, and you can kind of feel how it will just sort of sit into the groove of what you've cut so far. Then I'm going to run this through my machine again, and I'll do kind of the opposite where I put this down so that it doesn't cut the top part, just the bottom portion. And then I can make my tag as long as I want. So I have to run it through twice to get this, but it really works nicely, especially with this tag, because like literally like you can just sort of feel it fit into the grooves in the correct place. So it makes it easy to line back up. Okay, so let's make our project. So I'm gonna take, and like I said, I wanted to use this tree. Now you can see there's only two options in here, the big one and the other big one. But the dies are going to cut the tree to the right size. So each die will fit with that tree. All right, so I'm just gonna pick up my tree stamp. I'm gonna ink this up in some garden green ink. And then we're gonna stamp it on our garden green cardstock. Okay. Oh. So there's our tree. I'm going to die cut out this portion, and you can see it's not going to die cut the top or the bottom section, but it will die cut the rest of it out. I'm wondering if I probably need my solid one on here too. So we'll do that also. Okay, now for this, I will ink this up. And then I'm going to stamp off a layer of cardstock, or ink, pardon me. And, pretty easy to line up. Okay, that didn't stamp perfect, but it's because I am a ding dong. I need to put, let's see if I can do it. On a big photopolymer stamp like this, I need to do it on my, there we go, much better. On my Pierce mat, just because of my table is kind of uneven. All right, so then we're going to take and die cut this out. And I shall use my trusty Post-it to hold this in place. Okay, now here's the part that is kind of fun. I'm gonna take, and I think, hold on. I think, maybe, ooh, maybe not. Well, darn it. There was a point in time when I had hole punches. I don't seem to have them anymore. Okay. I was gonna like hole punch some holes in here, but that's all right. I don't have hole dies, do I? No, that's all right. Okay, so we've got my tree. Now I want to add it to my tag like so. And I'm also going to add on here, by the way, I'm going to pop this up. I'm also going to add to this my sentiment. Oh, actually, I don't need, what am I thinking? I don't need the hole punches because I totally forgot this set comes with this ornaments. So I die cut this ornament and I put it on a piece of adhesive sheets. So I can add this to my tree to decorate it. I always forget about that part. Okay, so I just take the little backing off and it is even slightly curved. So you can just add as many of these as will fit or that you'd like or whatever. And of course, I believe it to be quite the genius maneuver to make these adhesive backed. If we still had it, I would do the adhesive backed metallics. By the way, this is the perfect use for your, take your pick tool to get that little backing off. Come on. Mama's got to get her card done. Ba, ba, ba. We wish you a Merry Christmas. I was listening to Christmas music today. It made me happy. My husband and I had to drive up to our cabin this weekend to fix the thermostat before it got too cold. And we were listening to Christmas music, and I don't know if you do this, but whenever I hear a song that's like from a Christmas movie, it reminds me, of that movie. So we were listening to Run Run Rudolph, and I said, "Are you running through O'Hare Airport right now?" Which is from Christmas Vacation. Or not Christmas Vacation, from Home Alone. And so I giggled because my husband totally knew what I was talking about. And then he promptly said, we need to watch that tonight. So we did. All right. There is like a little base you can die cut for this tree, but I didn't in this case. But I did die cut myself a little star to put at the top, and that is in this set of dies as well. What made me think of, if I had a hole punch, I could have just punched some holes in here and put some of this paper behind it, and that would be super cute as well. But I like these ornaments, and I like the color that they bring, so that's kind of fun. All right, now to put this together in my card, I've got a real red card base that I'm going to give a good crease to. And then I've got, this is a walk in the forest. Is that the name of this DSP? I think a walk in the forest DSP. It's the one like right in the very beginning of the mini catalog. Okay, and then we're gonna adhere that to our card. Like so. And then I'm going to pop this up, and then we're going to also add a sentiment to it. And some ribbon. There's, of course, what's the song from Home Alone where, where he's making it look like everybody rocking around the Christmas tree, where he's got the Michael Jordan cutout figure on the train set going around to make it look like there's people at the house. Oh my gosh, that cracks me up. Okay. So I'm going to put this on, and yes, this tag is from the Merriest Trees Dies. So it's right out of that stamp set. And I'm just going to cut a little piece of garden green. This is the green and red combo pack ribbon. Oops. And then I'm going to add a bow with this. Now I've got a little sneaky trick for this. If you take a punch and throw it on the ends of your ribbon like that, I'll actually slip this ribbon under it because I want to tie my bow onto this. Then put it on here. It's like you have an extra set of hands or fingers, or an extra set of hands really, until you mess it up, and then you just fix it again. Okay. But I'm gonna tie this on here like so. I know I let go of it. There we go. Put it back in, hold it in place, and then I'll throw this in here like so. And yes, it is a great little helper, Because, I mean, how often do you wish you had another set of hands? And like, you're not going to ask your kid or your husband or your cat to do it, or whoever might be nearby, because they don't care the way you care. They're like, ugh. Unless you have an extra special, super awesome person in your house. But look at how cute that is. It's just so sweet. Okay, so next we're going to add our sentiment. And this is, I'm going to do this on a little scrap of Old Olive, because we've got some Old Olive in our DSP. So I love that we can kind of pull all those colors together. Okay, so this says, hoping your home is filled with the spirit of the season, which I just love that sentiment. All right. Let's see, just gotta find my trimmer. Okay. So I'm going to take and punch the ends of this with my banners, pick a punch. And we'll put it on here. I'm going to make that a little shorter. I kind of figured that was going to be too long. There we go. All right, so kind of right between our ornaments. So that they still kind of pop through. And look at how cute that is. So fun. Of course, on the inside of our card, we can also add a layer and some coordinating DSP, which I have right here. Okay, and then there's not really a Merry Christmas in there, which I would personally like right now. So I'm just going to pull one from another set, and one of my favorite Merry Christmases is the one from the Very Cute. So I'll pull that out. And it doesn't totally match, but it is a little similar. It's kind of similar to this, and I'm going to do that in some real red ink. Woo! Oh my goodness, things are falling, crashing amiss. It's only because there's too much stuff out on my desk, which I'm sure, as you all know, is kind of my MO. Okay, so there's that. We'll put it inside our card, and then we are done. So cute! Isn't that adorable? Oh, I love this. Now, besides this, I mean, I made this as a card, but I think just the tag itself would be adorable for tags for the Christmas season. You could do it in white, you could do it in craft, you could do it in red, you could do it in Old Olive, and then just make this white. You can do whatever you want, or whatever colors you might need to coordinate with wrapping paper, what have you. So just a few different options for you on how to use that project. Okay, and our final card is a card that is not for Christmas, but I thought would be fun. I do just need to pick up a little here because I've made quite a little mess for myself. And got stuff everywhere. Okay. these back like these. So I do, this set of dies is kind of phenomenal. It's got all the things that you need in it. So many pieces, including those ornaments, which is just, whoever designed this did a really great job. There we go. Okay, so they, oops, till I stop kicking it off. Oh, shoot. I die cut myself, but I lost it. This is like a little reinforcer for the tag, and I did die cut that out of some red cardstock, but I seem to have lost it. Well, it's too late now. I already have ribbon on there. We're committed. But I did, oh, I'm bummed I forgot about that piece. It's probably buried on my desk somewhere here. That is a giant mess right now, but you get the idea. Okay, so our final card is going to feature the Year to Celebrate stamp set, which this is, I believe, 60% off right now. And it's also the subject of my December online class. So I'm really excited about this because I think this set is super easy to use, super easy to customize for anybody on your list. So we're going to make a fun, cute card with this right now using, I think, an adorable little color combo because I am a little bit sick of Christmas colors. So I've got Berry Burst, Bubble Bath, Lemon Lolly, Granny Apple Green, and Coastal Cabana. And so we are going to make a cute little card featuring the little noisemakers in this set. So there's kind of two handles and then this piece right here, you know, like the fringe or whatever you want to call it. And then this piece that is like the mouthpiece that's going to go on there. So we're going to use that and make a birthday card. So I am going to start myself off with Berry Burst. Okay. And I'm going to start by stamping the little thingies. I don't know what you call that. Okay. And then I'm going to line up the streamer, and then I'm going to do the mouthpiece, and I'm going to do all of this on my pad here because I think I'll get better results. And I'm going to stamp off that little mouthpiece so it's a little lighter color. Okay, then I'm going to clean all of that because we're going to switch colors, and we're going to do Bubble Bath next. So I'll do the same exact process. I'm going to start over here with my thingy. I'm going to do this time the polka dotty one. And then I'm going to do the little mouthpiece stamped off right there. Okay. Clean in between. And then we're going to do Lemon Lolly. By the way, this is on a decal rectangle, second to largest. Okay. Do they have a name? I don't know. I'm going to do the stripes this one. I know this set is super fun, and our class is just happy. It's really cute, if I can just say. Okay, then I'm going to stamp off. Put the end right there. Okay, then I'm going to do the next one in Granny Apple Green. Like that, and I need my polka dots. Like that, and my little stamped off mouthpiece. Oops. And finally, the color that lets us know God loves us. Coastal Cabana. Let's make sure everything's clean. Okay. One more time. Right there. We'll do the stripes. And the mouthpiece stamped off. Boom. Okay. So cute. I only got ink right there and right there, but you would never have known that unless I told you. Okay. So now that we've done all of that, we're going to dress this up just a smidge. Okay, so first off, there's a little saying or sentiment in here that says, "Let's party," which I love. And I'm going to stamp that in some black memento here at the bottom. So let's party, which is just so cute. Then I want to add my sentiment, which I'm going to put on a circle of vellum. Now I die cut that from the Stylish Shapes dies. Just do my embossing buddy on here. And we'll stamp and emboss this with some white powder. I was going to say, gosh, I hope that stamp was clean. I think it was. It's a little late now, isn't it? Okay, so got me some white powder. We'll heat this bad boy up. Okay. And then we're going to put that right over our noisemakers. So I'm going to put a couple of glue dots under words on here so that I can stick that down. And there we go. So cute. Party horns. Okay, now we know. You guys are good. All right, now I'm going to adhere this to a piece that I have cut out of the largest decal edge rectangle and some more dazzling paper. And I want to, I mean, it just, I don't know about you guys, but it sort of kills me to think that I would be covering up all of this. So I'm going to take and punch, I think I can get a couple of these wavy circle punches out of here. Oh, maybe not. Hopefully. Hopefully this is not too tight. I think we're going to be okay. It's going to be really close. Maybe I won't do two. Maybe just one. All right. Just wanted to make sure that it fit. Since we're going to cover it up, I mean, why wouldn't you cut something out? If I had more time, I could. Well, actually, what else could I cut out here? Ooh, I know. This much. This will fit perfect. Okay, now we got some fun stuff out of here, and we'll cover this up. But the question is, do we want this on a Berry Burst card base, a Petal or a Bubble Bath card base, or a Coastal Cabana card base? Or we could put it on this with a layer of this. I mean, really, the sky is the limit. What do you all think? You know, I love it when you vote for stuff. Okay, now I'm going to put some, yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Some Seal Plus on here, which is, causing all sorts of problems. Let's try that one more time. I'm going to put some Seal Plus on here. Oh my gosh. I'm going to fail at putting Seal Plus on here. Seriously. There we go. Goodness. You would think this was my first rodeo, but it's not. Okay. Berry Burst layers, Berry Burst. Berry Burst layers. Okay. I think we're going to do the layers. But do we want this layer? Ooh, I think I'm going to do this as the smaller layer. Okay. I'm pretty sure, well, I'll do 4 1/8 just to be safe. Oh, we can do 4. Wasn't sure how much space I'd have on there. 4 by 5 1/4. I do like this layer of bubble bath. I think it just kind of softens everything. Also, I did, we're getting rid of that. I do really love Seal Plus, but sometimes it's mean. Someone said tear and tape. That is brilliant. Of course, tear and tape would be a good idea. Okay, so we've got that on there like that. And then we're going to put this on here like that. Just need a bone folder. I always have 3 bone folders on my desk, except for right now, because I must have cleaned up before we made this card. Oh, so fun. And I think, well, we probably should have popped this layer up, but oh well, we'll pop this layer up and it'll be fine. Because nothing's popped up on this card, and that is just against all that I believe in this world. There should not be a card without something popped up. It's just my opinion about life. All right, so that looks good. One final touch is for our inside layer. I thought it would be kind of fun to, let's see, oh, I didn't put all those pads away, didn't I? Yes, I did. Just clean this really quick, and bring this back. So I'm just gonna quick run all of my colors across here. Actually, I'll probably only fit some of them. Lolly. And Granny Apple. There we go. It's Party, and then I believe we're going to throw that on the inside. Like so. There you go. Isn't that just so much fun? So this set is just so easy to work with. Lots and lots of fun. I think it's going to be a great class. Well, I know it's going to be a great class because the cards are adorable. So registration for that is going to come out tomorrow in tomorrow's 12 Days of Christmas email. So you can get registered for that. And let me just put these back out here. Again, if you didn't get today's email, something's wrong. For some reason it didn't go, or maybe I scheduled it for the wrong time or something, but I will figure that out after my live here. Let me just show you my projects. So you have to let me know what your favorite card or project was from today. So we've got our fun fold, our angel, our Christmas card, and our birthday card. So many fun projects. Now, if you haven't already, could you give me the thumbs up? Oh, you guys, that helps so much with the YouTube. Don't forget, let me know what your favorite card is in the comments. I love seeing that. And I will get our challenge card posted in the Stamping with the Creativity Cave Facebook page tomorrow so that you can join the challenge and get entered to win a bundle. You have all of December to get yourself entered. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you so much for being here. I'll be right back here next Monday. Looking forward to it. And you guys have a fantastic week. I'll see you soon. Oh, and I'm live tomorrow on my Facebook business page at 3 p.m. Central. See you soon, friends. Bye-bye.